Hello and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and today we're going to play a game from the 1978 Boston Red Sox season. My co-host is Brody, who's along with me, providing full color commentary. Anyway, today is a game from May 6th of 1978 on a Saturday. Last night's game between the Red Sox and the White Sox from Fenway Park got rained out, and so today they're going to be playing a doubleheader. So this is the first game of a doubleheader. It's going to be Bill Lee going for the Red Sox, Bill Spaceman Lee, against Steve Stone for the Chicago White Sox. So it promises to be a good pitching matchup here. So let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
So alright, so I just had to play a Red Sox game, considering the Red Sox had a walk-off win against the Yankees tonight on July 14th of 2017. Bases loaded walk to Benintendi off of Chapman, who did not record an out in the ninth. And the Red Sox came back to win 5-4 after trailing 4-3 going into the inning. So anyway, that's enough of that game. So the Red Sox now have a 4.5 game lead in 2017 over the Yankees. Alright, so Bill Lee takes the mound for the Red Sox. He's got a record of 0-2 on the season with a 4.40 ERA, 31 innings pitched, 33 hits allowed, 12 walks and 8 strikeouts, and 2 home runs also allowed. So the lineup for the Chicago White Sox, the visiting team, is as follows. Don Kessinger, the shortstop, will bat first. Junior Moore is the DH today and bat second. Bobby Bonds, the right fielder, will bat third. Batting cleanup will be the first baseman Lamar Johnson. Batting fifth will be Wayne Nordhagen, the left fielder. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Chet Lemon. George Order will be the second baseman, batting seventh. The third baseman, Eric Soderholm, bats 8th. And behind the plate, Bill Naharadny, the catcher, will bat 9th. So, alright. Don Kessinger steps to the plate first. He is hitting .308 with no homers and 3 runs batted in the season so far. The Red Sox outfield is as follows. Rice in left, Lynn in center, Carbo in right. Rice is an average fielder, average range. Fred Lynn is an excellent fielder, above average arm. And Bernie Carbo in right is a below average range. Will commit his fair share of errors there, and does have a good arm though. The Red Sox infield, from left to right, it's going to be Jack Brohammer, Rick Burleson, Jerry Remy, and Kyle Yastrzemski. Brohammer is an average ranged fielder. Definitely much better than Butch Hobson, who will commit far fewer errors. So definitely good to have him in at third base. Burleson is an excellent range Remy is above average range, and Kyle Yastrzemski above average range also. Behind the plate, Colin Fisk is an excellent range catcher with a great arm, and Bill Lee is an average range will commit his fair share of errors on the mound. So, alright. So Lee looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be off the 5 column of Lee. It's going to be a line out to Brohammer for the first out. And that's how we'll begin. Next up will be Junior Moore, the DH. He's hitting .370 with 2 runs batted in. So Lee winds up, delivers, and the pitch. It's going to be off of Moore's 2 column, which is his columns. He's going to get his pitch. And he's going to hit this one to center field. It's going to bounce around the triangle. Lynn has trouble getting it. And Junior Moore will be in the third with a stand-up triple. So a 1-out triple. And the White Sox are in business. They'll bring Bobby Bonds to the plate. The right fielder's hitting .238 with 3 homers and 11 runs batted in. Here's the windup by Lee and the pitch. It's going to be off of Lee's 5 column. And it's going to be a fly ball to right. See if it's going to be deep enough to score the run. Moore's going to tag it third, the throw home. And Moore scores as the throw was cut off. Don't know why they're going to cut it off with nobody with nobody else running. Anyway, so the White Sox take a early 1-0 lead on the sac fly by Bobby Bonds. Next up is the DH Lamar Johnson, hitting just .176 with 5 runs batted in. Lee looks in for the sign. Going to be off the 2 column with Johnson. It's going to be a fly ball to center. Lynn is drifting over. He's under it and makes the catch. So Chicago 1 and the Red Sox coming up. The Red Sox will face Steve Stone. Steve Stone is also 0-2 with an ERA of 4.55. 30 innings pitched, 31 hits allowed, 16 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Has surrendered 5 home runs. So the Red Sox lineup will be as follows. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, bats first. The second baseman, Jerry Remy, will bat second. The MVP in 1978, Jim Rice, the left fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, Captain Kyle Yastrzemski. Behind the plate, batting fifth will be Colin Fisk. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Fred Lynn. Batting seventh, where he should always be, the DH, Butch Hobson. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Bernie Carbo. And playing third for Hobson today, Jack Brohammer, will bat ninth. So Rick Burleson steps into the box. Off to a great start so far, hitting .327 with a homer and 12 runs batted in. I believe he homered it in his last game. So it's going to be off of Stone's 5 column. And he'll get Burleson swinging. So one up and 1 down for the Red Sox. Brings up Jerry Remy, also off to a great start. Hitting .337 with 9 runs batted in. Here's the windup by Stone in the pitch. This is going to be a ground ball to Johnson. He'll take it, he'll flip it over to Stone covering for the second out. Jim Rice up now, hitting .309 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. It's going to be off of this 2 column, which is not his best, and he will strike out on the check swing, saying that he went around. So that's it for the Red Sox. So after 1 inning, the White Sox lead the Red Sox 1-0. We will face Nordhagen, Lemon, and Orta. Nordhagen's hitting .273 with 6 runs batted in. It's going to be off of his 2 column. And it's going to be a pop up to Burleson. He's under and he makes the catch. So 1 down. That'll bring up Chet Lemon, hitting .333 with a 3 home runs and 16 runs batted in. Probably the White Sox best hitter so far. And this guy looks like he's going to get his pitch too. It's going to be off of his 2 column. Ooh, home runs all over that, but just misses that one. And it's going to be a... Jim Rice catches it at the wall as he jumps. Take away extra bases there. So that Lemon's 2 column there was filled with home runs, but he just misses it. So 2 down now with George Orta, the second baseman, hitting .216 with 3 homers and 11 runs batted in. It's going to be off Lee's 4 column, and it's going to be a single to center. So a 2-out single. Let's look at some of the scores. Oakland leads Detroit 2-0. Cleveland leads California 1-0. The Yankees all over Texas 5-0. Kansas City over Milwaukee 1-0. And Baltimore over Minnesota 2-1. And Seattle leads Toronto 1-0. Alright, Eric Sauter home up now with a runner on first and 2 down. Hitting just .143 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. Here's the windup by Lee in the pitch. It's going to be off his 1 column, which is his good column. However, he grounds it to third. Brohammer's up with it, over to first in time. So that's all for the White Sox. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. And 1 man left on base. So we head to the bottom of the second with Chicago over Boston 1-0. Yastrzemski will bat first here in the Red Sox second, hitting .267 with 3 homers and 10 runs batted in. It's going to be off of Yaz's 2 column. Oh, just misses a home run here as it goes to center, hits off the wall. Just missed it by about a foot. Yastrzemski will coast in the second, but they lead off double. So tying run on second for Fisk, hitting .293 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. Ooh, Fisk is going to get his pitch now. It's going to be off the 3 column, and he'll get a walk though. So he lays off of it for the walk. So first 2 runners are on for the Red Sox. Runners on first and second for Freddie Lynn. Hitting .301 with 6 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Ooh, and Lynn's going to get his pitch. And it's going to go to deep center field and gone. So to right center, Lynn puts the Red Sox on top 3-0. A big home run for Fred Lynn, his 7th of the season. So Stone left a hanger there, and Lynn creamed it. That'll bring up Butch Hobson, hitting .261 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in, the DH today. And it's going to be off his 2 column, and he'll get a single. Just past the dive of Kessinger. So still nobody out for Bernie Carbo, hitting .276 with a homer and 11 runs batted in. It's going to be off of Stone's 6 column. It's going to be a ground ball to second. They're just going to have 1 play over to first. Hobson will advance to second. Ball was too slowly hit for the double play. Brings up Jack Brohammer, hitting .444 in 18 at-bats with 2 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here. Stone's 5 column. And it's going to be hit to right center field. And it's going to go into the triangle. Hobson will easily come around and score, and Brohammer has himself a double. So an RBI double for Jack Brohammer will put the Red Sox up 4-0. So great start for the Red Sox here. Still not only 1 out. Rick Burleson comes up now 0 for 1. And he will pop it up to first. Johnson's under it, and he'll make the catch. 2 down. Brings up the Rem Dog, Jerry Remy. He's 0 for 1 in the day. Off his 2 column. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Order flips over to Johnson, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. The Red Sox put up a 4 spot. Damage done by Fred Lynn, who had most of the damage by hitting a 3-run home run. And Bill Lee will have a 3-run lead going into the top of the third. So he'll face Naharadny, and then the top of the order in Kessinger and Moore. Naharadny, the catcher, is hitting just 156 with 2 homers and 5 runs batted in. Looks like he's going to get his pitch now. And it's going to be a double to left center field, go all the way to the wall. But Naharadny does not run well. We'll stop at second and settle for a double. So leadoff double for the White Sox brings Kessinger up. He's 0 for 1. And this will get under 1. Pop it up the shortstop. Burleson's under and makes the catch. 1 down. So, alright, let's check out some of the scores here. Baltimore is edging Minnesota 2-1. Martinez and Erickson dueling. Kansas City leads Milwaukee 1-0. The Yankees are shutting out Texas 5-0. Cleveland blanking California 1-0. Oakland shutting out Detroit 2-0. And another shutout. Seattle is leading Toronto 1-0. So a bunch of shutouts going on so far. So Junior Moore up now, 1 for 1 with a triple, came around to score the Chicago run. Here's the windup by Lee in the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball. This will pop up the second. And the routine pop. Remy will make the catch for the easy out. So 2 outs now for Bobby Bonds, who knocked in the only run, sac fly. And it's going to be a... Ooh, just gets it past... Just gets it past somebody. Just gets it past Remy, it looks like. Let's see here. We're going to throw for the lead runner. 55% chance. Oh, yeah. We get a 45% chance of getting him out. So Lynn is going to come up with it. He's going to come up throwing. See what happens. Lynn throw, and Lynn throws the ball away for an error. So a bad throw by Lynn allows the run to come in, and Bonds will take third on the error. He had a good shot at him, but bad throw. It allows the second run to come in. Alright, so up now is Lamar Johnson. He flew out his first time up. And he's going to get his pitch. And it's going to be a single to center. Bonds will trot home easily. And the White Sox are now down by just 1. So that'll bring up Wayne Nordhagen. Popped out his first time up. Gotta remember that they have that so far today box. I wish I could make it a little bit bigger. And it's going to be a ground ball, our first range check of the day. It'll be on Lee. Oh, he's not going to be able to get to it. It's going to be a single and an error. So, oh man. So Lee is not having a good inning here. Single and an E1. So runners on second and third now. Tying run just 90 feet away. Go ahead run on second for the red hot Chet Lemon. He flew out his first time up. And this time he's going to get under 1. It's going to be a fly ball to left. And Rice will make the catch. The Chicago scores 2, and after 2.5, the Red Sox lead is now just 4-3. Bring up Jim Rice now. He struck out his first time up. And he's going to dump one over the second base bag. So leadoff single for Rice. Brings up Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Looks like they can turn tune here. Over to Kessinger for 1. Back to first. Double play. So 2 outs and the base is empty now for Fisk, who's walked his first time up. Came around the score on the 3-run home run by Flynn. And he strikes out. So that'll be it for the Red Sox in the third. And they lead by 1 after 3 full. So Lee will face the bottom of the order of the order Soderholm and Naharadny. Order singled his first time up. And we arrange check on Fisk now. And he will pop out. And Fisk will make the catch. Eric Soderholm up now. Grounded out his first time up. There's the windup by Lee in the pitch. And it's going to be a 1-out single for Soderholm. Lee tosses it back in. Brings up the catch in Naharadny now. Doubled his first time up. And he'll draw a walk this time. So the tying run in scoring position now for Don Kessinger. Lined out and popped out. And this time it's a ground ball to first. Yastrzemski will take it himself, and that will be the final out of the inning. Oh, no, only the second out of the inning, sorry. My bad. So runners on second and third now. Runners move up. So Junior Moore tripled his first time up. Came around to score the first White Sox run. He needs the bear down now. There's a ground ball to the rooster. Thank goodness he has good range. He should come up with this one easily. He does. Ooh, any other second baseman with a lower range might not have. So Burleson's able to get to it. Throws it from his knees. It's Yastrzemski. And that'll retire the side. So the White Sox do not score, and the Red Sox continue to cling to a 1-run lead. Fred Lynn up now, 1 for 1. The 3-run home run, his only time up. This time he'll pop up the second, orders under it, and he makes the catch. Butch Hobson up now. Singled his first time up and came around to score. And he'll ground ball to third. Soderholm's up with it, over to Johnson. The second out of the inning. Bernie Carbo up now. Grounded out his first time up. And this time he's going to ground to third. Soderholm's at above average range. And he will make the play. The final out of the inning. So the Red Sox go in order in the fourth. Bonds, Johnson, and Nordhagen. Middle of the order up for Chicago. Bonds hit a sac fly in his first time up. Singled his last time up. And he hits the single off of Lee's 6th column. Just past Yastrzemski. So leadoff base runner for the White Sox. He's up Lamar Johnson. Flied out in the first and singled in the third. And ball 4, so the first 2 runners on. We're going to open up this box here. See the entire box there. It's alright. So popped out in the second. Single in the error on Lee in the third. Alright, so runners on first and second, nobody out for Nordhagen. Here's the windup by Lee in the pitch. And he's going to get a hold of this one. This one could go, and it does. So a 3-run home run for Nordhagen, and the White Sox take a 6-4 lead. So Bill Lee has self-destructed here in the 5th. That's going to be it for Lee as Zimmer comes to the mound. So he's going to go to now. The long reliever now. I think we're going to go with Jim Wright. Jim Wright's going to come in. And that'll be it for Lee, as he lets up 6 runs. Not sure if all of them were earned, though. There were a couple of Red Sox errors. Well, one of them was on him. We'll find out later on. But not a good outing for Lee, as the Red Sox trail now 6-4. Still nobody out here in the 5th inning, so Lee cannot get through the 5th, which is 4+. So Jim Wright comes to the mound. 2-0 record with a 3.60 ERA, 10 innings pitched, 15 hits allowed, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. We'll face Chet Lemon first. Flew out in the second, and flew out in the third. And he's going to fly out here in the 5th. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring George Orta, singled in the second and popped out in the 4th. And he'll fly out to Carbo for the second out of the inning. Eric Soderholm up now, grounded out and singled. And he's going to single now for his second hit of the day. So that'll bring up Nara Rodney, doubled and walked. 1 for 1. And this time he'll get grounded back to right over to Yastrzemski. And that'll do it for the White Sox. But they score 3 runs on a big 3-run home run. Forget who it is now. And that will, and the White Sox will have a 6-4 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. So Jack Brohammer leads it off. Doubled and had an RBI double his first time up. And this time they'll draw a walk, so leadoff walk for the Red Sox. Brings up Rick Burleson, 0 for 2. And he'll draw a walk. One thing that was good about the 1978 Red Sox is they were never out of the game. Their offense could always come back. Hoping the offense can come back here. So Jerry Remy up now with runners on first and second and nobody out. I think we're gonna bunt. Remy's hitting 330 though. Nah, we're gonna let him hit away. Still too early yet. We don't want to take ourselves out of a possible big inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. And there we go. Good call by the manager as he went with the hot bat. And that'll load the bases with nobody out. They hold Brohammer at third. So the bases loaded now for Jim Rice, who struck out in the first and singled in the third. Now Rodney visits the mound. Talks it over with Stone. They both nod. Nardi goes back behind the plate. Puts down the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And whatever they talked about worked. Rice goes on a fishing trip and misses it. So that one was way out of the strike zone. Rice was going to swing no matter what, I guess, on that one. So it brings up Captain Carl with the bases loaded. doubled and grounded out into a double play. His last time up. So here's the windup and the pitch. He looks like he's going to get a good pitch here. And he's going to get a single just past the dive of Orta. One run will come in. We're going to hold Burleson. So 6-5 now. Scotty Yastrzemski gets an RBI single. Except with Carlton Fisk, he walked and struck out. Ooh, and Fisk is going to get his pitch. Oh, man. One of the only bad spots on his card there, and he strikes out. So he got the pitch he wanted to, he just missed it. Alright, chance for Freddie Lynn now. He hit a big 3-run homer his first time up. Chance for him to be the hero. Here's the windup and the pitch. And just misses it. Oh, man. Orta just gets it, snow cones it. Oh, man. Lynn leaves the bases loaded. Man, that was so close. Needed a 1-3 and got a 4. But the Red Sox do pick up one, and it's 6-5 after 5 full. Jim Wright back on the mound. He'll face the top of the order. Kessinger, Moore, and Bonds. Kessinger lined out, popped out, and then grounded out. It's in the dirt, ball 4. We have Junior Moore 1 for 3 with a triple, and run scored. And that one's in there for strike 3. Right at the knees. So, dangerous Bobby Bonds up now, 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. He's going to hit a fly ball to left. Enough room for Rice though. He under it and he makes the catch. So Johnson up now. Flied out in the first. Had an RBI single in the third and walked in the 5th. And this time he'll hit a fly ball to left. Rice is under it and he makes the catch. So that'll do it for the White Sox here in the top of the 6th. And we head to the bottom of the 6th with the Red Sox trailing by 1. Chobson up now, singled in the 2nd and grounded out in the 4th. And he will strike out in the 6th. So 1 down now for Bernie Carbo. Grounded out both times. He was up. And he'll ground out the 1st. Flips it over to Stone. 2nd out. Jack Brohammer doubled RBI double in the 2nd and walked in the 5th. 1 for 1. And he'll get under one here and he'll pop it up to his counterpart. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. So the Red Sox are down 6-5 here and headed to the top of the 7th. Like Jim Wright is going to be out there for at least one more. Hoping to keep the game close. But that will not do it, as it's going to be a double all the way to the wall. Lynn throws it back in. And Nordhagen has himself a leadoff double. Chet Lemon now. 0 for 3 on the day. But not that time, as he gets a piece of 1 and hits it to center field. We are going to throw home. Lynn's going to get another chance. Got it with 50% chance of throwing him out. Go for the lead runner. And Nordhagen is going to be out by a mile. So Lynn, who made an error last time he threw home, files a bullet to Fisk. Makes the tag. And Nordhagen is out trying to score. So it's a big out right there. So Lemon holds at first. Order up now. Singled in the 2nd. Popped out in the 4th and flew out in the 5th. This time he's going to fly out in the 7th to Rice, who makes the catch. So 2 down now. Soderholm He's 2 for 3 on the day. Grounded out and singled his last couple times up. And it looks like White fires to first. Lemon's back safely. And this time he's going to fly out to Lynn, who should make the catch. If he's going to be able to make it, is he going to hold on to it? Yes. So Lynn will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the White Sox do not score in the 7th. The score remains 6-5 White Sox. Seventh inning stretch. So the trivia question is, in what country was Ferguson Jenkins born? Oh man. I think I know. I think so. What country was Ferguson Jenkins born? I know it wasn't like this. It wasn't one of the Dominican ones, which I thought it might be. Is it Cuba? Or was it Cuba? I don't think it was Cuba. And it was something weird though, I think. Maybe Canada? I know it sounds strange, but... Canada. I'm going to go with Canada. I don't know, it's strange, but I'm going to go with Canada. So let's check the answer to the trivia question. Canada! I knew I saw that just recently, and I thought it was strange. In one of the other games I was playing, I looked up. Oh, I know what it was. I was cutting out cards for Pine Tar Baseball, and I saw the Canadian flag on his card. That's right. So Ferguson Jenkins was born in Canada. Who'd have thunk that one? If I hadn't have seen that card, I would have never guessed that. Anyway, so we head to the top of the 7th. Rick Burleson will lead it off. Struck out in the 1st, popped out in the 2nd, and walked in the 5th. Looks like he's going to get his pitch now. And it's going to be it's going to go off the green monster. And he'll have himself a leadoff double. Just missed that one. So Jerry Remy up now. Grounded out. His first 2 times up and singled his last time up to load the bases, but the Red Sox could not score. Or they did, actually. I think they scored 1. That was it. But it could have been much better. See what Remy can do this time with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Stone's still out there. And nope. Just as I say that, he hits the showers. And the ex-Red Sox, Jim Willoughby, is going to come out in relief. Willoughby is 2-2 with a 3.21 ERA, has a save, 14 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. So Willoughby looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch to Remy. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Kessinger is a 3. So 1-4 will be a single. Yes, it's going to be a single. And it's going to be a possible infield single, maybe. Base hit. Oh, no. And Remy Burleson's going to come around as it goes into center field. So the tying run. So the score now is tied up at 6 on the RBI single by the red-hot Jerry Remy. Bring up Jim Rice now. He's got a single sandwiched by a couple of strikeouts. Still nobody out. Willoughby looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. And Rice is going to get his pitch here. Oh, and just misses the double, but does get a single. So Remy will motor all the way around the 3rd. So runners at the corners for Captain Carl with nobody out. Go ahead run at 3rd base. So So Willoughby looks in for the sign. The infield's going to play in. I guess they're going to leave. Dolby comes out. They're going to leave Willoughby in the game. What is going on here? Let's see what happens. It's going to be in the 6th column, which is what the White Sox want. And it's going to be hit to Chet Lemon, who has an excellent range. There's a 1. He'll make the catch. He will make the catch. The first out. See if it's deep enough to score Remy or if they're going to chance it. Deep fly ball, medium deep. Chet Lemon throw to the plate. Makes the catch, and here's the throw. Safe as the ball trickles away from Nahar Rodney. So the Remy comes in with the go-ahead run, and the Red Sox lead at 7-6 now. So Yastrzemski gets an RBI on the sac fly. Bring up Carlton Fisk. He walked and struck out twice. And this time he's going to get a single to right. Rice will move over to third. So runners at the corners for Fred Lynn. Another RBI opportunity for him. Hit a 3-run homer in the 2nd. Popped out in the 4th and lined out in the 5th. The base is loaded. And it's going to be a range check on Nahar Rodney, the catcher. He's got a range of 4, so he's below average. Let's see what happens here. I believe he'll make the play here. Yep, and he'll make the catch. The 2nd out. Bring up Butch Hobson. Runners at the corners. Single, grounded out, and struck out. All against Steve Stone. Oh, and he gets a hold of one here. It's going to be deep, 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 and off the wall. 1 run will come in. Red Sox are going to send Fisk. Throw is coming home. Hold the trailing runner. And Fisk will score, so 2 RBI double for Hobson will put the Red Sox on top 9-6 now. So clutch 2-out double by Hobson extends the Red Sox lead to 3. Willoughby still out there, it looks like. Carbo up now, 0 for 3, grounded out all 3 times. And he'll draw a walk. So Brohammer up now. See if they're going to stay with Willoughby or not. They do. And he'll line out to order for the final out of the inning. But the Red Sox put up a 4 spot and retake the lead 9-6. So it looks like Wright is going to at least start the inning. There is action in the Red Sox pen. And it's going to be Nahar Rodney. Ooh. He's going to take Wright deep over the Green Monster into the netting. Is it going to be fair? Oh, they're going to call it a foul ball. However, here he goes again. And the next pitch, slider at the knees, and this one is gonna go. This one is gone. So wow, normally with a foul ball like that, they don't usually get a second chance, but he got his pitch again a second time in a row and didn't miss it this time. So that's gonna be it for Jim Wright. Tremendous his first run. Pitched great in relief. Let's see who's gonna come in. Let's see. Kessinger. Kessinger is a switch hitter? Yes, he is. Alright, so we get Kessinger. And we get 2 righties after that. Let's see what the Red Sox got in the pen. Let's see who the Red Sox are going to bring in. Red Sox are going to bring in Stanley. Alright, so the Red Sox will bring in Bob Stanley. So if the lead holds up, what's his name? I already forgot his name. Oh my goodness. I forgot his name. Wright, Jim Wright. Jim Wright will qualify for the win. He cannot lose it. So Kessinger 0 for 3 with a walk. Stanley comes into the game with an 0-1 record of 0.292 ERA, 20 innings pitched, 16 hits allowed, 4 walks and 8 strikeouts, and 1 home run allowed. So immediately, Kessinger comes in and gets a single. So tying run comes up to the plate. Moore 1 for 4 with a triple. Oh Lord, Bob Stanley is doing it again. He has great numbers, but every time I seem to see him, he's always giving up hits and runs and everything. The runners on first and second for Bobby Bonds, who's red hot, 2 for 3. 2 runs batted in. And we have a pinch runner for Junior Moore, who represents the tying run. Alan Bannister is going to be running for him. Hoping they would pinch hit for Bonds, but no such luck. And Stanley gets him. Backdoor breaking ball. He gets him looking. So a big out for Stanley. Still going to face Johnson. Stanley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he's going to get a single up to center. Lynn picks it up, fires it in. And the bases will be loaded for Nordhagen, who's 3 for 4. Oh, man. Red Sox in action in the Red Sox pen. Oh, boy. Do I bring the infield in? No, they're down by 2. No. Let's see if we can... No. Oh, boy. Stanley. Alright, it's going to be off of his 3 column. And he strikes him out on a curve. Strike 3 swinging. So Stanley is as shaky as ever. Might get his way out of it. He can get one way out, one more out. But it'll have to face the dangerous Chet Lemon, who singled his last time up. Flew out his other 3 times up. But he's hitting .329 with 3 homers and 16 runs batted in. Big out here. So here's the windup by Stanley. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to Yastrzemski. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that'll do it. Stanley made it interesting there, but he gets out of it. Does a Houdini act to get out of it. Oh my goodness. Remind me of old Dice K, what he used to do. Stanley invented that though. So the Red Sox cling to a 2. Chicago gets 1. They cling to a 2-run lead going to the bottom of the 8th. So the Red Sox will have the top of the order with Burleson, Remy, and Rice. Looking to get some breathing room here. Willoughby's still back out there, surprisingly. And it's going to be a ground ball to Willoughby. Throws over to first in time. Scored a 1-3. So it'll bring up Jerry Remy, who's had a good day, 2 for 4 with an RBI. He singled his last couple times up. This time it's going to be a ground ball to Johnson. He'll take it himself. And he'll be 2 down. Let's check out some scores here. Minnesota and Baltimore are tied at 2. Kansas City slipping by Milwaukee 3-1. Texas has closed the gap. The Yankees are on top 7-5. Cleveland ahead of California 9-4. Oakland shutting out Detroit 7-0, and Seattle shutting out Toronto 4-0. Battle of the expansion teams. So Jim Rice up now, 2 for 4 in the day. And he'll strike out this time, swing and a miss. The Red Sox go in order in the 8th. And we head to the top of the 9th. Stanley back out there. he'll have to get by the bottom of the order with Orta, Soderholm, and Naharodny after doing a Houdini act and getting out of the bases loaded situation last inning. So here's the windup and the pitch by Stanley. Oh, man. Pass Burleson into the outfield, so a leadoff single. So tying run will come to the plate. Be Soderholm 2 for 4. Drago's loosening up in the pen. So here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball to right. Carbo's under it. 1 down. So that'll bring up Naharodny. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a homer. Just the windup and the pitch. Oh no, not the call we want to be on for Stanley. Oh Lord. And he's going to hit a double to left center field. Extra bases. Naharodny rounds first. Or they're going to hold the order at third. So the tying run is on second with just 1 out. No, we don't want to. We're going to try to knock down a ball. We want to keep it in the infield. Alright, we're going to give one more batter to Stanley here. See if we can get out of it. Oh, Ralph Garr. Oh, man. Oh, Ralph Garr coming to dugout. Okay, Bill Naharodny starts toward the dugout. Oh, Ralph Garr is going to come in to run. Okay, not that. Alright, Ralph Garr is a bit much better runner. Alright, Kessinger, 1 for 4 on the day with a walk. Singled his last time up. See what Stanley can do. Sim's going to leave him in, much to the chagrin of the Fenway faithful. And he'll walk Kessinger to load the bases. So, man. And Alan Bannister came in the pinch run. For Junior Moore. And now coming with the bases loaded. Bannister is hitting 1 for 5 on the season. Stanley's gone over his one. Yeah, we gotta take Stanley out. So Zim comes in to take Stanley out after loading the bases for the 2nd straight inning. Yeah, Red Sox fan, if you're watching, I'm sure you are. You're probably cringing just as much as I am. I don't know what it is. Stanley has great numbers, but he always seems to be getting in trouble. As I remember him. Alright, so yeah, we're going to take him out. We're going to bring in, I think, Drago. Let's check to make sure here. Minister is a pure righty. Drago is a 7 righty. Yeah, we got to bring him in. He's our best bet. Alright, so Drago comes in. And we still got one more game to play today. This could get interesting. So, alright, so Drago comes in. Record of 3-1. Again, a 1.84 ERA. 15 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 6 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Great numbers. A little bit higher walks than I'd like to see. And a little bit 3 home runs allowed. So the bases loaded with just 1 out for Bannister. Drago gets the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. All the Fenway fans are biting their nails here. And they're going to pinch hit for Bannister. And they're going to bring in Bloomberg. Oh, great. Oh, man. I remember him when he was on the Yankees. Oh, Lord. Here we go. So Bloomberg comes into the game hitting just 189 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. But that doesn't matter. Not against the Red Sox and Drago. Here's the windup by Drago and the pit. Ooh, should we bring in a counter? Him with a lefty. Can we do that? Could do check here. Should we bring in Bergmeyer? Bergmeyer is great. I think we're gonna counter. We're gonna counter and let him bring in Bergmeyer. No, 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 not there, not there, not there. Can't see. Oops, wrong spot. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with the lefty on lefty because to make sure Bloomberg is a pure lefty. So, and Bergmeyer is going to come in. I can't do that, can I? No, I guess I can't because he hasn't pitched anybody yet. That's right. Oh man. That's the beauty of countering. It's alright. I forgot I can't switch him. So here we go. It's up to Drago. Come on, Drago. Chess match here. So here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be off of his 3 column. Definitely glad it's not his 1 column. Wish it was his 2 column, but he could still hurt us. Let's see. And it's going to be a ground ball to Burleson. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. The run comes from third. But they do get 1. The run is at the corners now for, oh my goodness, for Bobby Bonds. 2 for 4. 2 runs batted in. Red Sox cling to a 1-run lead. The Red Sox bullpen doing what it does best. Well, so far in the replay, they've been really good in mine. But it looks like... Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Drago's 5 column. And he strikes him out! Called strike. Bonds did not like that one, and the Red Sox hold on to a 3-1, 9-8 win. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. The White Sox load the bases of 2 innings in a row or get 2 runs out of it. The Red Sox need every bit of those 9 runs. Check out that box score. Wow. Mr. Brody couldn't take it. He's off. He went to bed in the 7th inning. He just couldn't. As soon as he knew Stanley was coming in, he went off to bed. Didn't want to see it. So let's see what happens. Let's check the box score here. So Jim Wright gets the win. Definitely deserved that. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed. Just 1 run, a home run. Home run to I believe it was Naharani. Jim Willoughby will get the loss. Falls to 2 and 3. Second blown save. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, 3 runs. Bill Lee, both starters. Bill Lee only lasted 4 innings, gave up 9 hits, 5 earned runs. 5 of those 6 runs were earned. 2 walks and no strikeouts. And Steve Stone, 6 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a big 3-run home run to Freddie Lynn. So that was a seesaw game, but the Red Sox hold on. And let's see, Junior Moore 2 for 5 for the White Sox. RBI triple. Actually, it wasn't an RBI triple. Came around the score run. Bobby Bonds, 2 for 5. And 2 runs batted in, 2 runs scored. Nordhagen was 3 for 5 with 3 runs batted in. Now Rodney the catcher, 3 for 4 with RBI, 2 runs scored. The Red Sox, all the stars except for Carbo had a hit. Strumsky was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Rice 2 for 5 with an RBI. Freddie Lynn with 1 for 4 with a 3-run home run. Hobson 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. So yeah, that was definitely an offensive game there as both teams banged out 30 hits. The White Sox had 18 hits. Wow. So that is it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and that was a fun game. And I'm going to try to follow it up right now with the second game of this doubleheader. Get both games played tonight if I can handle it. So that's it. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.